So we are here with a match between two teams that have not lost a game yet in these group stages. See, I'm using your information already. It's cool. It's gonna be Navi versus Dare. Navi on the Radiant side, Dare on the Dire side. And I have got an apology to make to people watching this via a Dota TV. There is no virtual audio cable for me, so you only hear me and not my co-caster. My co-caster for this game, who will be Tulex, and I am assuming you're still doing good, right?
Yeah.
How far are you in Diablo 3 now?
Well, I actually have level 60 already with my monk, and I'm trying out the other characters at the moment, and I just finished the first act with Wizard as well as the Demon Hunter. Now I just finished Witch Doctor.
Okay.
I kind of want to play the Barbarian because it seems similar to the monk, so yeah.
Okay,
That's much it.
fair enough. It's just more like a polite question. Because I don't really play Diablo 3 anymore, but it seems like you spent quite a lot of time with it, right? Still?
Yeah, it's a cool game, like relaxing.
Yeah, it looks like we might have some spectators that have not loaded in yet. Who shall it be? It's not Appy, it's not Shokska. It's not us. You are in, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely. Larsik. Might be him.
Might be him indeed. There's a Buddha dot as well there, in there. If I can. There's the field load in. That's gonna be... Oh, actually it worked! It worked! It worked! We're still in!
Radiant team ban.
I really thought that didn't work that way anymore. That you got thrown back out, but apparently since the players have loaded, we will be loading too. So it's gonna be Navi on the Radiant side, Dare on the Dire side. Said that earlier already. We have a ban out for the Broodmother and a Lycan ban out from Dare straight after that. So they wasted no time. I really thought they were gonna have to restart this. Oh, that also mean, do you watch via Dota TV sometimes?
I did during the international qualifiers. And I usually do it if it's possible and when my internet connection goes bad, because then I can't watch the real streams, right?
Okay. And can you actually, when you watch the game, do you see people still loading in, or are you only connecting after everybody already loaded in?
I think you see them. I'm sure that if you watch the replay, then you also have the part where people load in. So maybe you do. I'm not. I can't really remember right now.
Okay. Well, otherwise I will just say it again that for the people watching via Dota TV, sorry you can't hear my co-caster, but I do have one. So that's why you might seem like I'm talking to myself. There, that covered once again. We have a Wisp that ban out by Navi. Yeah. That's such a shame. Just saying it, just putting it out there.
Papi doing his homework again.
Yep.
Banning that Wisp after seeing the last game.
Yeah. No, I don't think he saw that. Maybe he saw the start of it though. Their game started quite late. We have a Chen ban out as well as an Enchanter.
Yeah.
There goes the jungle heroes.
So now Dare can ban the Invoker, I mean the Furion, without letting the Chen go through.
Yep.
I mean, he banned the Enchantress because of that. So either Papi bans the Chen, and so... Oh yeah, there's Darkseer still, so... That's the sad part about it.
No, that's the happy part. Darkseer makes for big plays. Invoker and Leshrac being picked up by Dare. But yeah, Darkseer... Oh! And then Enigma's still in. They could go for a black hole vacuum now. Do you think that's a mistake that they didn't pick up the Enigma themselves?
Well...
If Navi picks
maybe slightly, just because there's not much junglers left, right? And Papi loves to play his jungle heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go! There we go! I like it. I like it a lot. Windrunner will be picked up as well. This is nice. So yeah, we're gonna see a jungle hero and a lone druid being picked up by Dare. They actually might jungle that one purely to have a jungle hero as well, actually, to counter that one for Navi. But it will depend on what the other heroes they will pick up.
They don't have a hardline solo still, so maybe even that.
Maybe even that. Yeah, they still have 2 spots, so they're like, yeah, they're okay right now.
Let's see if Navi bans the Shadow Demon and maybe even the Chaos Knight again. He's a strong line with Leshrac at this stage.
Definitely, it's a good hero to ban out. With both stuns to, well, the stun from Leshrac to guaranteed hit after stun from Chaos Knight and a lot of burst damage as well.
And Dare just can ban the annoying hero, so something like that. Maybe the Nice Kraken, as did the team before them.
Well, they're betting out the Sand King. I'm kind of thinking, because Windrunner's going to be on Soul Lane, and if Enigma is going to go into jungle, there's also going to be Soul Lane for the Darkseer, so that will leave one lane open, and probably a dual lane mid lane. And I'm thinking for a combination like a Morphling Crystal Maiden, but they don't really go for those kind of combinations, so I'm not
Well,
really sure what to think here. Maybe go for Lich and something else, but
Windrunner will definitely be mid lane. Teams just started to use her as a kind of a counter for the Invoker. As we saw last game,
yeah,
Bambo owned that lane until he left it.
true.
So Dandy will be
Total rule
playing it. He's
control.
really good again with it. I actually played against Navi, the Invoker, versus Windrunner, and I got so raped. Even like Papi ate the creep from the mid lane with his Enigma. So I mean, the first 5 minutes I was so raped. Then he moved the bit from the lane, and yeah, we still lost. But his Dandy is really good at it. So.
Yeah, we're probably gonna see that then. But it still leaves a dual lane for something to left to be picked up. Let's see what they're gonna go for then. If it, I don't really think that we can expect a real hard carry, not with the lone druid on the other side. Might be going for some more pushing, some more global control. Maybe even a tinker who's still in.
I think it might be the option. I don't think I saw Wolves playing Tinker though.
And we did see a Force playing a Windrunner, so maybe then they'll switch it up and have a tinker mid. But then, yeah, we'll see though. Tidehunter will get banned out, so no more team fight for Na'Vi. Two strong teamfight heroes banned out. There's still the Earthshake in if they want to pick it up. Venomance will be picked up, and there's the Chaos Knight indeed, as you expected it would be there for Dare, and didn't get banned out by Navi because it was the Nightstalker that got banned out instead. Oh, I'm thinking Venomance or Juggernaut? No. No, that won't happen.
Might be true. They played a lot of Juggernaut back in the day, Navi.
And they got beaten by Juggernauts as well when Infused was facing Navi.
Although Juggernaut isn't really that good against like all of the heroes on the
Yeah,
other
against
side.
like Chaos Knight and Lone Druid, it's just two tanky heroes. You can't really
Tanky,
use your Omnic
they get
Lifesteal
like
that.
he has the summon which the Juggernaut will jump on. Chaos Knight will have the illusions.
Yeah.
And a lifesteal.
Oh.
I was slightly thinking about him, but didn't really expect really.
He is gonna be laning then though, right?
Must be.
Must be. I have to say, I've seen a Lifestealer lately, but mostly as a jungle hero. We'll see though. Of course, if Chaos Knight and Lone Druid are gonna get tanky, it is a good counter for it. I mean, he will be able to eat himself full on them. Oh, hello, Bane.
Oh.
No Shadow Demon, so Bane gets picked up, and that's a good disable to get control on that Lifestealer before he rages.
It's a good counter in theory when you can get a lot of hits out of those heroes, but on the other hand, the spells of Chaos Knight, the ultimate counters lifesteal pretty much because you don't lifesteal from the illusions, that's the first. And he's a single target hero, so you have to pinpoint the right one from the beginning, otherwise you'll just lose too much hit.
Yeah, well,
with
the
the
thing
raid.
that they then have
And
is, of course, the power shot to go through, and then you know who the real one is.
yeah, maybe. But you know, during the chaos in the no pun intended in the fight. And also the Syllabar has the root on his bear, so that's always dangerous against the melee heroes.
True.
But we'll see about that.
The question
It
is
might
asked
work
how
out.
many teeth Lifestealer has, by the way. Go count.
How many teeth?
Yes. Oh, too late.
I'm not sure.
Good
The
point.
thing is, I'm quite skeptical about this pick, but as I said, it can work out. I hope it will work out because I'm always happy when something slightly new works out.
Me too. I'm always happy when teams are mixing up their strategy and indeed go for something entirely different, making just sure that the metagame isn't staying the same the whole time, just keeping it alive. That's always nice. And of course, that's also being done by adding new heroes, but still. As we have no Rubik this game, no ban out for the Rubik either, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I will introduce there, so seeing who is playing what, we see Mag playing that Lone Druid. It's gonna be God on the Invoker, who will be going towards the mid lane. Funnick will be playing that Bane, and we have got Arsta once again on the Chaos Knight. We did see that earlier today as well, and last but not least is Goblin on the Leshrac.
On the Navi side, we get the best player in the world, Light of Heaven playing the Darkseer. Then we have the solo mid, Dandy, on the Windrunner. Then we have Host, who doesn't want to have the same clan tag as his teammates, playing Lifestealer. Arzard on the Venomancer, and last but not least, the puppy on Enigma in the jungle, probably.
Yep, and they're not going to be finding anybody here at the start of the game. Because both teams are walking towards the other side of the map as their opponents is. Well, some blink outs go for probably a ward maybe? I don't know. And blinked here furiously.
Yeah, they want to have the ward which disables the both spots in the Sentinel I mean the Radiant jungle, yeah.
Hopefully plays it.
Goblin was pinging that.
Yeah, pinging that furiously as well. Continuously. And there goes a horn.
It's kind of easy to devour though, because as soon as you see those two spots not spawning, you know for 100% it's there.
Yeah, but Darkseer is gonna be there by himself, and he does not have a ward there for him. Enigma does not have a ward for him either, also doesn't have any gold for it. And we're gonna see Venoman's actually staying in the middle lane for now. That's quite surprising. Maybe he's going towards the top lane still. At least we'll have the Windrunner in the middle lane versus the Lone Druid. And with a Venomancer there ready to throw out his Gale. But then again, he's gonna rotate towards the top lane. We're gonna see Light of Heaven on the Darkseer. He's gonna be first a dual lane, where he should be very careful. If he gets stunned, then he's as good as dead. But he has got the Surge, and he's able to avoid. Well, he's not got the Surge yet, but he will have it. He's able to avoid a lot of that. As we have Enigma actually going towards the top lane, top jungle, the Dire jungle right now. Where Venomancer is now also, they want to land a Gale upon, there goes Invoker, open wound, Gale landing as well, and this might be first blood, and the Eidolons are there helping out, Lifestealer getting the last hit, first blood going to Na'Vi, as Forrest just takes that, and that's one happy Lifestealer on the lane, because it's actually different lanes than we were expecting.
I think that they're anticipated the Windrunner middle, and they know that Invoker can't really stand against her. Additionally, the puppy ate the creep from there, as I said. And so they switched it around a bit, but yeah. Navi switched it around a bit as well, sending the Darkseer on the easy lane. So Invoker has a problem right now.
Indeed, and Windrunner won't be able to get to get Lone Druid down, but she will be able to farm quite safely, I believe.
She can dominate the Lone Druid.
Gank, they want to go for it. Open wounds once again. Gale once again. Is there gonna be anything more? Sunstrike is not gonna hit anything. Lifestealer taking the kill once again. That's 2 kills already for his side, and they want to go for the Bane as well, but they won't be able to do so. They don't have anything to throw on him anymore. Apart from a Malefice if they really want to go for it, but then the Creeper will be incoming. They won't have enough. Just net it.
His lane is so strong on level 1. The Venomous Gale as well as the open wounds are the biggest level 1 slows in the game, I believe. So you can't really outrun that, even if you, I don't know. You have to have Invis-Hero like Leap or something, and even that, it's really hard.
Yeah, and Invoker is actually gonna go for his Exort build, so his invisibility is quite far away still to be had.
Yeah.
Enigma's not really farming in the jungle. Of course, he doesn't really have that necessity to do that because of course there is no jungle hero up on the Dire side, so he doesn't have that push to get that extra gold up. Otherwise, they would be behind. But right now, everything he gets is just extra, and he rather gets the kills. Make sure that the lane gets pushed so that they can dive the tower if they want to.
And everything's going good for Navi right now. They're pretty much winning every lane. Even Darkseer is getting a lot of farm.
Okay, Bane, open wood, put yourself in a nightmare, we'll be safe for now. There's a TP from the track as well. Malefice going up on the Bane. In the meantime, Puppy out of position, getting killed off here. Bane taking the kill. Bane who's running away from the Lifestealer. Lifestealer who still wants him, just a couple hits away. In the meantime, Leshrac takes care of the Venomancer below here, but we're gonna follow Bane. He's trying to juke it in the jungle. He might be able to do so as well. There's still Leshrac helping out Lifestealer. This time he is the one running away. Sunstrike will not hit him, but that does not need it anymore. He still goes down. Open wounds on Bane did not make a difference anymore, and that is 2 kills on the top lane. Actually 3, right?
Yeah, 3 kills. Overextension by Navi. Good TP by Leshrac.
And yeah, that TP from Leshrac made all the difference in the world there.
And actually I was watching the bottom lane as they were TPing. They TP'd both, as well as the Chaos Knight, but Darkseer disabled the TP from Chaos Knight.
Oh, nice.
If he disabled the Leshrac as well, then it could be disastrous for them.
Yeah.
Dara since
Then it would be, then
mid
it would
lane.
have gone the other way around. Mid lane, meter, whoa, Windrunner going down, the Shrek making use of all the HP and mana he had. He doesn't have much left anymore. Picked up a double damage and was able to kill him off. Did he do that by himself or was Lone Druid actually there?
He did by himself. The Diabolic Edict is so strong.
Level
And
3 ready.
quite unusual mistake for Dandy to fight him there. I don't know, he didn't count it right. And he almost killed him, but still, if he would have killed him, he would die to himself. And you don't really want to like trade your solo mid hero for the last shot
Nope.
at this stage, at least I believe. So slight mistake by Dandy, unusual for him.
Oh, Reality Rift. Whoa. Arta wanted to go for that. He got harassed a lot by the Darkseer, but was not able to do anything in return. He tried it for a second, but just harassment, I guess, so far. They still have 3 heroes in this top lane, and they still want to go for that Invoker. They want to shut him down. In the meantime, Vorst is, of course, he died once, but he got 2 kills, 16 for 2 last hits right now, as Invoker's 13 for 3, so still getting some last hits here. Not doing bad at all. In the meantime, Leshrac has rotated to the bottom lane. Sunstrike helping out as well, and that was a Darkseer. I did not see that happening. Sorry for that one. We might have a dive again on this top lane. Were you able to watch that kill on the bottom lane, or were you somewhere else as well?
I was watching middle, Dandy almost died to lucky roots from the bear, but yeah, he had his wind run ready.
And in the meantime, dive on the top lane once again. Gil actually not hitting the Invoker, I believe. Or, well, it did actually. Worth making sure that he is locked in place there. They want to go for it. There's a Nightmare upon Puppy. Bane is going to try to get away from that one. Invoker might not be so lucky though. Bane taking a lot of his life away, and there he goes. Enigma taking the last hit. Windrunner meantime going down to Leshrac in the mid lane, but we're going to stay here on this top lane, where Invoker also goes down to the Enigma, and the tower in the meantime went down as well. So 2 for 1 in reality, where Leshrac helped out getting the kill on Dandy in the middle lane. And the tower to boot for Navi.
Very important tower right now.
Yeah, getting that extra gold on their side. Because they're behind on kills actually. Quite surprising.
Goblin with his last shot is just doing his job, being 4-0-2 right now.
Yeah, getting a 4-second stun
And
on
he will
Light of
get
Heaven
another.
once again. There's the Sunstrike as well. Chaos Knight getting the last hit, and once again initiated by Goblin. He has been in all 7 kills. He has got 4 kills for himself and 3 assists, and there's 7 kills in total up on the Dire side. So definitely a good, solid job for him. Shackle, Legends Bear to Master, power shot going through. Nothing to finish it to follow it up though, as Venomous is already backing off again.
I still don't understand why Puppy didn't ban the Chaos Knight in the second ban phase. He could, you know. He saw the last game as well. He saw the Lashrak pick as well as the Invoker pick. Yeah.
Apparently he was more worried about, Nightmare upon Windrunner. Wait a second, is there gonna be a follow-up? Is there gonna be a Fiend
No.
Script? No, level 6 yet. But apparently he was more worried about earlier game aggressiveness from the Darkseer, sorry, from the Night Stalker,
Nice look.
rather than the Chaos Knight, which is only gonna be roaming at level 8, which is almost that though. Well, let's see. They're looking very strong right now, at least.
Definitely do.
But then again, once Leshrac gets shut down, I mean, his advantage that he has right now will not be as big as it is now as it goes on. And then the lifestealer will get bigger and bigger, and that will be a risky situation for them as well.
Yeah, but there's no way that Navi can really win the late game right now.
Malefic, Shackle, Gale. Lone Druid's gonna try to TP out of this one. Is he gonna be in time? Yes, he is. He's gonna be safe.
And bottom lane, some diving.
Some diving. Oh, there we go. Bane in the jungle together with Light of Heaven. Bane trying to get out. Vacuum does not hit. And there, he's gonna be out of there safely.
Dire's middle tower is under
Middle tower now.
Will get pressured
It's
indeed.
important.
Islands once again helping with the pressure, and that's the gold difference that we see here as well.
No bot lane.
No, they want to dive it still. They're still going for an edict. Doing so much damage. TP in gonna come there, but it's gonna be too late. Leshrac already killed off the Darkseer, and there goes Open Wound. Leshrac is gonna pay for that with his life. And Lifestealer taking the last hit. It's gonna be Chaos Knight that was already on the run, but Windrunner was still able to kill off the Bane with a power shot, and the Chaos Knight paused the game. As he is in a very tricky situation, because Windrunner could just land a level 2 shackle upon him with some trees there as well, giving his team the time to maybe get there and do something with that too, even though right now it doesn't look like they want to go for it.
They can't reach it, it's just level 2 shackle.
Yeah, it's
So
not long enough.
2.25. Also, a slight miscommunication with Bane and the Lashrak. Ben was using his Diabolic Edict and he needed like very short time to kill the Darkseer under the tower, but he got slapped by the Nightmare. So it took like 1 second to wake him up with the Diabolic. So yeah, that's maybe what cost it the Lashrock lives in the end.
Yeah, even though I don't think he could have run from the lifestealer though, but then again
Yeah.
he might be far enough away for that open wounds in that
Exactly.
time, in that 1 second that he had. Just gonna take a sip of water. I wonder why we have pause.
Probably some problem. Somebody disconnected. The band disconnected.
Oh yeah. Did he do that before or after he died?
After the post.
Oh, after he died. After the pause, yeah, okay. So also after he died, okay. Phew. Otherwise that might have been causing some discussion. But yeah, Chaos Knight will probably be safe actually, yeah. Enigma level 6 as well, we might see some black holes coming out. Enigma building his buckler, so it's gonna go for that mechanism. Let's see if we can scout out some other builds. Lifestealer 1200 gold up. Probably going to go for armament, but then again I'm not sure, because he has not bought anything yet. Thundermans are not doing bad, has got boots as well. Actually, Windrunner not doing all that great. She got, of course, the bottle. She got the boots, but
Yeah, he got killed 2 times by Lashrock.
Yeah,
midline.
That's kind of painful. And the donkey is not upgraded yet, by the way. Donkey is bringing blades of attack and magic wand to someone.
Yeah, I mean, he had the laundry dominated again before the ganks. Even now, if you look at the CS, the difference in the last hit, it's huge. Like, he has 3 times more denies than the laundry does. But
32
yeah,
to
still.
23. Wow. 23 denies. And that's exactly the amount of last hit Lone Druid has. 23 to 8. Massive difference.
Yeah. And
but, yeah,
without those ganks, it would be even like better. So, and as the Lone Druid, imagine Invoker being there, he would just get demolished. So.
Yeah, Lone Druid been able to keep his ground. I mean, he has not died yet, and he might have very tricky lane. His bear helping out there as well, of course. But they're really anticipating those lanes and making sure it worked out for them.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Experience graph is close to 0. Actually, I would guess that it's almost close to 0. Sorry, drinking water in the meantime. This is a screen I have not had up yet. The golden XP statistical thingies. Wow, Lifestealer already on 400 gold per minute and 8 minutes into the game. That's quite excessive. Then again, they did get a tower.
Yeah, they got a tower. He killed Lashrock, who had the strike.
Yeah, he had 2 kills earlier as well, so he has 3 kills. And yeah, the Lashrock kill would probably get that gold per minute up that much. Because there's nobody above 300 on the Dire side, and there's 2 above 300 on the Radiant side, so that's quite a big difference there.
They're quite low on CS on the Dire side at this stage, and that's to be expected, because the top lane got dominated as well as the mid lane, and it's really hard to creep with Chaos Knight against the Darkseer with his Ion Shells. So, yeah, pretty much what we should expect at this stage.
True. Quite surprised that Enigma is so high though, because he has been more of a supportive role, but still has over 300 gold per minute. He of course also took 2 kills for himself. But still, quite a lot.
We go.
Yeah. And then they indeed backing off. Smart choice. But they had plenty of time to evaluate the situation in this pause, of course.
And the mid lane.
Yeah, mid lane, Malefit going off on the Lone Druid. There's a black hole being casted, and here comes Dandy as well. Is it gonna be enough? Oh, and the pause! And being disconnected again. Oh, the pause! And here comes Windrunner with the double damage and wants to go for it. And apparently it's a shit computer, as I believe that's what it says in Ukrainian language.
He needs to kill off the laundry really fast, because Puppy is getting focused by the tower, I believe. And he's quite low, honestly, after using the Soul Ring.
Yep, Puppy is getting targeted by the tower. He would be able to undo that though, because the creep wave is pushing in.
I mean, if G was smart right now, he would have already used the Sunstrike if Mac called it, because you can't move when you use the Black Hole, right? So, if Mac called the Black Hole, like in the beginning, there could be already Sunstrike there. And he has 340 HP, and Sunstrike hits for 225 right now, so like 2 more hits from tower and he'll be dead. But maybe Mac didn't call it, maybe they just didn't decide to use the...
Well, it will be something. I mean, of course, in the meantime, in this time that there's a pause, Navi is discussing. Okay, is he actually gonna be able to kill him up? I mean, he does have a double damage rune. Power shot would be there, some right click damage, maybe even a shackle. But then again, like you said, Poppy's getting still targeted by the tower. Is he gonna be staying alive after he's done casting his black hole?
Yeah. We'll see. I think they should be able to kill off the laundry just because of the double damage. But Puppy can die as well, maybe. And
Bear's already
still,
going
even
for it.
even if the Puppy dies, then they can take the tower because it's so low and it could be a good trade anyway for them.
True. Let's see though. That's yeah. Computer's probably getting. Okay, I'm gonna have my camera elsewhere. That sound is just really annoying. And yeah, the pause is there because there's a disconnect with the computer from the Bane. Disconnect for Phonic, apparently. As he's probably at the computer that come with me was earlier.
Maybe.
Probably. Invoker will come with his Sunstrike probably after this one. Because right now, what are people gonna do? I mean, Chaos Knight can't TP, he doesn't have a TP with him. Bane has a TP, so he could be there, but he is still
Yeah.
level 4, but I don't think he would be in time. And if they indeed manage to kill off the lone druid, then he would probably die as well. If Puppy is still alive at the end of that.
He needs to get a level 6 up on his Bane.
Yeah.
Because there's no level 4 up on Navi right now.
Yeah, that's a massive difference in experience. We're gonna see that back. Actually, it's only slightly above in favor of Navi.
Yeah.
What is that?
Because
Oh,
Lashak is
Leshrac.
level 8.
Yeah, that's a different Leshrac. 5 for 1. Great stats up on him. Although I say great stats, but that's still 5 points on the Leshrac. What? Please give a word. Okay, so they paused the recording apparently for it. Well, people for watching my VOD, I'm not gonna pause any recording. You're gonna have the whole game, including the experience, for the pauses. Just saying. Longest black hole.
It's quite a long black hole.
Yep.
And the sound of it
Yeah, it's really annoying. It doesn't. It makes me not want to see that part.
makes it crazy. It's like the, the wind thingy. It's
Hey,
called.
go towards the fountain of Navi. What is Darkseer doing? Is he just lying there, like sunbathing? Do you see him lying on the floor?
Yeah.
What is he doing? Did he just respawn?
He just realized how ridiculous a hero he is, so he just laid down.
He just fell over. I mean, come on. It looks so silly. Like, it's okay, guys. We're having a break.
Got it.
It just looks stupid. I guess he just came back alive. He did die earlier, didn't he? Not sure.
Yeah. Something like that.
I wonder if everybody sees it that way.
Maybe.
Darkseer, you're having a nap. The hell. Oh well. That's the most entertaining thing in this pause, I believe. Nice. Apparently Epi doesn't see it. That's a shame for him.
Poor Epic.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Oh well, gotta go back to the black hole. But apparently we're gonna have a go after. Well, they're gonna say in 1 minute we're go, and then we still have to wait 1 minute.
Okay.
So this is gonna be a long pause. So don't really know what to do in the pause. Tell me something about yourself, Tulex.
That's a good question.
Yes.
I don't know. What do you want to know?
I don't know.
See?
Anything, something that you would find interesting for us to share.
Well, I can speak about the festival I attended like a few days ago.
What kind of festival was it?
It's called Pohoda. It's in Slovakia. It's like many of the bands. The ones you might know it's like, do you know Jan Tiersen?
Yeah, the one for the music. Yeah, definitely.
He composed, but he has like a avant-garde rock band. So
Okay.
he didn't really play the pieces from the Emily, but it was really good. Then some for the hip hop fans, maybe they know the Public Enemy, like really old school hip hop band. They were there, as well as a Chase and Status. If you listen to drum and bass, it's like there are many
Chase and Status,
styles,
I
and
know.
I really enjoyed it. I enjoy many styles of the music.
And it was a two-day tour, a two-day festival. Did you say
Three,
that?
actually 3 days.
Did you have a tent, or were you living close by that you could just
Yeah,
go back and forth?
yeah. We had a tent. I haven't slept that much though.
No, like I
I
can understand.
like
When
it's
it's
really hard to
festival.
sleep during the heat, and as well, yeah. Once I slept asleep on the ground, like near the foot.
Puppy
But
is
that's
seeing the
just not
dark to you too, by the way.
cool.
Yeah. But how warm is it then? If it's warm?
Excuse me.
How warm is it?
Right now,
And now if it's too warm to sleep in a tent?
it was like it maybe was even over 40 on the sun.
Ouch.
I mean, you usually get the temperature in the shadow, like in the news and something like that. But yeah, it's like really hard. But since I was drunk most of the time, I didn't really care. It was a really good time.
Well,
I mean, if you enjoy music and like stuff like that, festival is a really good place to be.
true. Even though heat and alcohol doesn't really go all that well together.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really feel bad at any time, luckily. Maybe slightly tired. Oh, when we met the guy from Netherlands.
Oh yeah, you said that. Oh, we're gonna unpause. Wait
Oh,
a second
like,
first. Black Hole instantly gets interrupted. Actually, he's gonna stop. He's gonna die. Lone Drew taking the last hit. Got entangled. Tower getting that, helping out there as well. Then he's gonna be on the way back, and it was indeed instantly a TP back from the Bane, and that's gonna be who resumed. It was indeed Navi. Just checking. Okay, so that was a fast action. Tower went down, as did Enigma, but no heroes apart from the Enigma. Light of Heaven's already back into the jungle.
well, a solid trade. They didn't get the lone druid, but at least the tower fell down.
Yep. That's all you can wish for. As Lifestealer picked up his Helm of the Dominator, so indeed looking to go for that armlet most likely. And it's pushing down the tower as well. Looking pretty strong, still has 900 gold in and stuff. Oh, stun, 2 seconds, Reality Rift, follow it up. There's no Fiend Script yet though, there's just a Brain Sap so far. Nothing else. If there would have been a Fiend Script there, that would have been a kill.
That would be one the extra there.
Yep.
And that's why I need to get that level 6 just to get opportunities like that.
Yep.
It would be really important to kill.
Definitely. He has only died once so far on the top lane, where the overextension was when the TPs came in from the shack, of course. But he has been doing great. 47 last hit so far for 7, and he has been just happily farming continuously. Able to do what he does best, eating stuff up. And Arcel's actually gonna back off there, doesn't want to be there, so this tower is gonna be going to Navi without much resistance from there. And there is gonna be fortification if they want to TP out as well. Actually, Bane wants to be there. Weedrunner still taking care of the tower. They're just gonna make sure that they're not pushing into the tier 2 tower. And then so far, so good. They have succeeded in that one.
They are just losing their towers left and right, and the main reason it's because of they don't have any unpushing powers. They don't have any spells to unpush. I mean, like Power Shot or let's say Beastmaster's Axis. They would have the lightning on the left track, but he decided to go for the Diabolic and the stun build. So they don't even have that, and you know, Chaos Knight has 0, Bane has absolutely 0, Invoker has Meteorite maybe.
Yeah,
And
Tornado
that's
Meteor,
it.
but Invoker is basically the only one that can counter push that hard
Yeah.
from the rest of their team. And Leshrac maybe only if he indeed had that lightning with the stun there as well, but he has been playing the support role, so he doesn't have that big of a mana pool either, so he can't really spam out all his spells just to get rid of a creep wave.
Art style.
Art style gonna get open wound, gonna split into his phantasm. Hopefully for him he will be able to get away, but at least it was enough to get rid of the open wound, so he got away from that one as he just got level 8 and actually instantly spec'd that one. He didn't have it spec'd before. In the meantime, Bane kills off the Windrunner together with the Leshrac, by the way.
Yeah,
With the Fiend script this time, because he is level 6.
Cool. You can't really live through that combo. At this
Okay,
stage,
Bane,
so
wow, puts himself in a nightmare, will be okay for now. And there is a raid, there's a black hole as well, they want to go for Leshrac as well, and he will go down, definitely. Light of Heaven taking the last hit, and they want to go for the tower next. In the meantime, there's no other one dying just yet, we only had Windrunner still dead on Navi, and they just forced everybody up there back. There was a Sunstrike in the back, but it didn't hit anybody. And they will get a free tower, well, not a free tower actually, they got 2 kills as well. A free tower and 2 kills. 9-1, good use of black hole also.
yeah, and that's the
Very
philosophy that Puppy has for the black holes. You don't have to wait for the perfect black hole to get 5 people in. Just use it when it's on cooldown. And yeah, it pays off. Get tower on top of that.
Yep.
And he will have it until the next engagement probably.
Yeah, probably you will. It's not like they're looking for team fights or something. They're just looking for towers, and the fights come on their way. And so far, it has not really been a 5-on-5 fight because Invoker, in the meantime, has only been at top. He is doing great with last hits, 54 for 35, keeping his lane at bay as well. But other than that, he is not really doing that much. Some Sunstrike here and there. He does not have a Wex, cannot go invisible either. Doesn't have Deafening Blast, can't really help his team that much. Or hasn't really done so. Nice entangled. Dandy might be in some trouble here. There comes the Sunstrike. Actually, there we go. We'll be fine. Malefis up on the bear. They want to go for the bear. Bear gets summoned back though. Should be fine.
And get the
Moves up on the Bane because the force is here now too. Vacuum there. Bane gonna go down. Darkseer taking the last hit. Leshrac with his Nova on there. Lands a stun. But Mechanism is there to make sure the damage is neglected. 3 seconds stun up on the Darkseer as the rest of there is backing off from this one. But Navi wants to go for it. Shackle does not latch. They will have open moves in 1 second once again. Who's gonna be the target? It's gonna be the Lone Druid, but there's a cold snap. 3 seconds stun landing one as well. Vacuum in there as well. Malevolence on the Invoker, but he will be out of there soon. The one who won't be out of there is the Lone Druid, who did go down, and Lifestealer will be backing off again, turning off his armlet as he goes, which he now has complete. And that's gonna be, well, he's gonna be back on HP when he eats through a creep. Let's go so fast. Overpowered armlet. And sorry, overpowered ultimate. There we go. They want to continue going on this vacuum. Bane might be in slight trouble, and there goes Leshrac getting shackled, so he can't stun. But Windrunner is still going down to the Invoker. In the meantime, Puppy trying to get some harassment off Fiend Script on Light of the Heaven, and there he goes. Oh, the Reality Script actually saved him from the Sun Flush strike, but he still went down to the Chaos Knight. Basically a kill steal. As I was saying that Puppy was doing some harassment on the tower because the tower is almost down. Only 200 HP left. In the meantime, it's not over yet. And there goes the Venomancer going down to the Bane, to the last hit from the Bane, using his Fiend Script for that as well. Or actually, probably just a right click or Brain Sap. Brain Sap was it? It was. But the tower is in the night range, so we'll go down. And that was only. Then there's only one tier 2 tower left up on the Dire side, as that fight was heavily in favor of Navi. Definitely. Are you still there?
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Okay.
It started really bad for Dara, and it was just a mistake to fight there. Like they were 2 versus 5 and just came 1 by 1. And almost didn't lose the tower in the end, but sadly they did.
Yeah, well, luckily it was by their own hand. It was the knight, so that's at least a small win, a small victory, of course. But then again, it's yeah, it's definitely not ideal. They did pick up Dandy very fast there, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
He died. Yeah, he died just very fast. Normally you see Windrunner being a bit more in the back trying to land shackles and trying to just shoot stuff. But right now
Yeah,
she was just in there in all the action and got killed off for it.
he went too far, he got cold snapped, and even if he used his wind run, then the pulse Nova from Lasha goes through anyway since it's magical.
Yep.
And yeah, that triggered the cold snap as well, and he died pretty fast. He has only 900 HP. He has no HP items yet, so.
No, only got a 4 stuff so far. He has a 600 gold almost up. But the master in the fight was of course Lifestealer, who was able to just chase everybody down. He was low on HP, but yeah, with his ultimate he's just able to jump in a creep and come back on almost full HP, and he didn't even need to use that in the fight itself. Only afterwards did he use that, and he had his arm completed, also had that in the fight, which yeah, made the fight go towards Navi.
Then they had two very close shackle shots in those fights. If either one of them latched on two heroes, then it would be much worse for Dara. But they didn't, then good job by Dara dodging that. I saw them, they were trying to dodge it, so good job by them.
You have to pay extra attention to your positioning when there is when Windrunner in the game, especially if Dandy is the one playing it.
Definitely.
And that last tier 2 tower is gonna drop, and it looks like Dare might want to try to get a tier 1 tower in return. I don't think that's a very worthy trade, especially not since they're not yet at the tier 1 tower and might be forced back to TP out of there beforehand. There comes one TP from Lifestealer, and they're backing off instantly. Don't want to be there anymore. And by the way, there was no... Oh, Shackle! Power shot, nice Shackle, and here comes the Lifestealer. Open wounds up on the Bane. Bane's gonna try to TP out there and will be safe. Indeed, in the meantime, Malevolence up on the Invoker, 4 steps himself to the high ground, just like Danny though. There's another Shackle, shackles himself to a tree, Power Shot going through, a vacuum there as well, and that's gonna be Enigma taking the last hit there for Navi. And that was just, that Shackle, yeah, like we said earlier, if you wanna, yeah, never mind. That's just
really
the
cool
Shackle Danny does. That was the ones he tried to get in the fight and didn't get, but he got them just now. As they are gonna try for promotion.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I saw the medallion up on the puppy, and I was quite sure they will go for the Roshan as soon as they took all the towers. Because you normally don't go the medallion, right?
Yeah, but with the medallion you can just take Roshan now very fast with your armor. Oh, Sunstrike. Thunderstruck. 4 staff Shackle. Gale landing on him as well. Venomous ulti actually landing on him as well, but he is in a nightmare, and almost vacuum to the low ground. Lifestealer picked up the Aegis in the meantime, and Shrek trying to get away from that one. Should be fine unless then he chases. Power Shot actually misses. He is locked in place by the Bear so far. Malefice up on the Bane. And the Bear gets TP'd back. Open wounds on the Bane, puts himself in a nightmare, hoping to stay alive, forces themselves away from there. Vacuum there, Gale there, and there's the Phantasm as well. If Spirits want to go down, is the Bane to the Lifestealer. 2 seconds start up on the Lifestealer though, where he is in some trouble, but jumps to creep, jumps back out. Sunstrike is gonna hit, but gets split too much too many people. Open wounds once again, this time on the Invoker. Enigma taking the last hit, he could not go anywhere. TP back again from the Leshrac. Lands a stun on 3 heroes, that is at least something. Puppy getting a mech charge, will be able to stay alive for now as he wants to go for the tower. Has not done his black hole yet, and even though this fight is already going towards Navi so far, Power Shot going through. Her voice just wanting more, getting locked in place by a stun as well as by an entangle. 4-second stun actually, taking a lot of damage here, and is actually about to die, but this Armlet trying to use it. There goes the Aegis. He does die, but he will be back up again shortly as he will be chasing down. Which one will he pick? So many options, but gets put into a nightmare, can't choose anything anymore. Chooses the tower instead, and they will probably take down the tower before they back off this one. Because right now they're no longer in the advantage, because at least Enigma got picked off by the Chaos Knight, so that's one advantage that they no longer have. No black hole for the Radiant, but still a tier 3 tower. And 14 for 14 on the kills now, very even, but if you look at the towers, yeah.
We are only 20 minutes in and we already see Navi chasing in the base, as well as getting the tower, so what can I say? A really good job.
20 minutes in and 10k gold in favor, 500 gold per minute that is. That's just a lot of gold in favor of Navi right now, as it's mostly in the Lifestealer. He is now 475 gold per minute and still no hero above 275 on the Radiant, on the Dire side. And that is on the Invoker. That's the Invoker that had free farm on the top lane for a very long time. But those towers just make sure that gold advantage is not in their favor right now. And that gold per minute isn't either.
Exactly. You can't really afford to lose so many towers against Navi. They just got one in the trade, and I'm not sure when exactly on the bottom lane. And you just lose the map control so fast.
Yeah, the advantage you have as a dire team is quickly evaporating then. Can't
Exactly.
TP anywhere near Roshan, or can't TP anywhere near anywhere actually, because they can't really go outside their base with their TPs. And the tier
Yeah,
3, tier 1 tower in the mid lane for Navi is making such a big difference right now. And they're gonna go again. They figured, okay, we haven't used our black hole yet, we still want to. So
exactly.
let's bring on the team fight.
The Sacred rally up on the bear, but no radiance yet, so they want to catch the timing.
There they go, some landing though, vacuum. Bringing Bane a bit back, putting the Windrunner in a nightmare.
Or using reality.
Reality Rift indeed on the Enigma, 3 seconds on. Poppy's gonna be the target. Venom's ulti going through. Poppy popping his mech. Will he stay alive? No, he won't. Getting killed off by the Chaos Knight, as Chaos Knight gets picked off here as well by the Windrunner. It's gonna be Ars Art that's gonna go down to Lushrek, while Lushrek is getting chased down by Light of Heaven. Is he gonna be able to do so? I don't think so. In the meantime, Bane also went down. There was a buyback from the Chaos Knight, by the way, so he will be back to defend his base. But I don't know if they're gonna be able to do that, because the Force is still alive, getting a 2-second stun that won't be able to follow up on the lone route that he just open wounded, and he's gonna be backing out again. Reality Rift actually hitting. Is there gonna be another stun soon? Maybe turns around, wants to go for it, actually gets locked inside a entangle. And where did he go to? Did he jump into a creep? I don't see him.
No, he's running away.
He's running away. Okay, Dandy getting killed off here. The Invoker taking the last hit with his Sunstrike, and indeed Lifestealer running away to the high ground.
Yeah, buyback saving Dara right now.
Yep.
And a good choice to go for the puppy first, so he can get the black hole off alongside with vacuum.
Nice. It was definitely worth it. I mean, I don't know if it was worth dying for, but Puppy was locked in place the whole time. He was stunned the whole time. He had a 4-second stun, of course, that helps out, but he couldn't do anything.
Also, I think we kind of missed on the big item on X. He actually finished his Assault Cuirass.
Oh yeah. I
Which
only
think
saw
so
the
fast.
armlet earlier, but yeah, Soul's Cuirass being completed here.
Which is huge. And yeah, Navi just needs to break the base somehow. Maybe wait for the another ocean. Just enjoy the free farm they got right now. They can farm all the lanes as well as maybe even the both of the forests.
Unless they want to go again and thinking like, okay, we just baited out a buyback,
Maybe.
so they won't be able to buy back again, and this time we're not gonna let our Enigma getting picked off, and just gonna
they
go
pretty
again.
much still got everything.
Yeah.
The only big cooldown is the black hole, and they didn't use it. So.
Nope.
And the Syllabar will get picked off for it.
Oh, open wounds there as well. And there he goes. Look at the damage. Shackles there as well. That's gonna be Mac going down. Mega kill for a Force. The Ancients will go to Navi as well. Some extra gold. And this might indeed bring everybody back to the mid lane, because they now have the advantage also in numbers, as Chaos Knight is actually on the bottom lane. He does have a TP, so that will be handy for him, but he does not have a buyback anymore. As in, it's still on cooldown. They want to go for that though. Meteor falling down with some damage. TP out still not happening. Bottom tower getting pressured. Oh, getting killed off in the meantime. We have an open wound on the Shrek. Gale going through, not hitting anything though. There's an ice path as well. Ice wall rather. Light of Heaven out of his nightmare. So we have two creep waves pushing in, one on the top lane, one on the bottom lane, both pushing in towards the V. And the bottom one is quite dangerous, going towards the tier 3 tower.
They kind of need to realize that it will be safer to just farm the lanes at this stage and wait for another ocean. Maybe they can break the base, but more risky.
Link from Poppy, he wants to go for something. Changed his mind though, because here comes the Chaos Knight. Reality Rift done, landing on the Light of Heaven. 4 seconds. Venom is also going through. Mechanism will help stay alive. Help Light of Heaven stay alive. Vacuum as well. Black hole into Blood Vacuum, and that's getting 3 heroes going down. That's 4 heroes down for Dare. The only one alive is never mind. Nobody alive anymore, and that's the one that they were hoping for. That's the one that they were trying to get, and they got it as well, and that is a team wipe on their side, as Navi is rotating to the tier 3 tower on the top lane, if they find someone to tank it up. Invoker buying back, but he's just one Invoker. What is he gonna do for his 5 heroes? Fortification of Sunstrike. Gonna hit on Darkseer, just harassment though. Malefice on the Invoker, wanting to go for that one. Force-staff, Blink Dagger for Force-staff himself there. Never mind, Invoker pops himself into a Nightmare and is gonna try to get away from this one. Is he gonna be able to do so? I don't think so. Going down to the Windrunner as the tier 3 tower is still alive actually. Lifestealer actually getting the Bane as well, but getting killed off by the Fountain. He is really diving very fast. I was not expecting that. There goes the tower. And it looks like, well, never mind, buyback from the Bane. They still want to go for that. Arstyle back as well, landing 3 seconds on Puppy, but taking so much damage here right now. Has to back up, putting himself, gets put into a Nightmare. Will it be enough? No, it won't. Darkseer getting the last hit. Bane gonna try to get away from this as well, but Iron Shell is just too painful. And he will be staying alive, or not. No, Windrunner getting the last hit as Venomancer goes down to Leshrac. Light of Heaven gonna try to get away from that one. And Leshrac's gonna try to get Puppy still. Is he gonna try to land a stun? But no, Malefice makes sure that he can. Then he's gonna try to do something, lands a power shot. Shackle didn't hit, he's gonna try to get away from that one. Wind runs on, should be able to do so. Iron Shell's just gonna be annoying there. And that is actually gonna be the end of the fight there. Tier 3 tower did go down on the top lane, but at least no double barracks, as that was probably what Dare was fearing for, as they're not ready to give this up just yet. Well,
Yeah, they are so much behind though at this stage.
Yeah.
Also, it's the first time I see the Rod of Aethys built on someone in a serious match. Dandy has it, the slow stick.
The slow stick, indeed. I have seen it before in an Asian match, I believe. On a OD.
Yeah, it's cool on OD or maybe even on Silencer, like the all blocking heroes. But it is not that good. I mean,
it's not that good.
It's good solid stuff, stats, but they are just better items.
Oh, I like the cripple, especially if you got a horse that's so fast.
You like the cripple?
Haha, yeah. I like the cripple that it can do. It says cripple. It's called cripple. And talking about fast horses, Chaos Knight picked up a Vanguard, so he'll be a bit more tanky than he was previous time. It's quite a late Vanguard, but a Vanguard nonetheless.
You realize he needs to build something fast, and he doesn't really have the time to build towards Engineasha or the Heart even.
We did see Invoker using his Ghost Scepter earlier. Ideal to be getting away from the lights.
Look at the Courier of Navi right now.
Dagon level 1! Dagon level 1 and a Sanj. That is, oh, I'm not sure if that's trolling or serious. Of course, they realize that they might need a bit more nuke damage to take down the heroes. But, okay, that's a bit.
It's just fun.
It's maybe a bit too much. Donkey's almost there, but they're
There's
gonna
Radiance
go anyway.
up though.
So. Radiance up on the Baron, so yeah, that will make a difference as Dandy gets put into a Nightmare, but will be out again as well. Stun from the Shrike does not hit.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Courier, whoa. Stun, 3 seconds, landing on Venomancer. There's the vacuum. Is there gonna be Black Hole as well? No, there's not yet. No Black Hole yet. There is one up if he wants to, but there goes Lone Druid already as well from the Shrike, because that was a great shackle from Dandy, letting those two heroes get together. Invoker gonna get picked off here as well. Dandy will get the last hit with the power shot. In the meantime though, Black Hole catches Arstyle, just Arstyle in the Black Hole. Malefice as well, Reality Rift. He still wants to go for Puppy. There's a stun, 2 seconds. Is he gonna get there in time? Yes, he is, getting the kill. And he will try to run away, but there's slow. See, cripple, useful. That's definitely useful, right? And there's not going to be a shackle yet because there's nothing to latch him to. Now there's going to be a shackle, but he was already out of position. Still wants to go for it though. Face Boots helping out as well. One more right click will do the job and win mega kill for Dandy, as he had the Dagon as well. He already used it up earlier. And there's a GG call because that is a team wipe on their side, as the rest of Navi are killing off the barracks and everybody disconnects instantly apart from Artstyle so far. So they will have to kill off the barracks and everything else around them in order to continue this game, in order to see the end screen of this game. Did they actually use all Dagons?
I think they did. Both Lifestealer and Windrunner had it on cooldown for a while.
Yeah, then they
It's funny that Dagon actually went to Lifestealer, right? And the Sanj probably to Venomancer.
No?
I'm not sure. It's lying in the base on the ground, so I think it's probably Venomancer. Just favorite item of Arzart is building Sanj on that superhero.
It could be. And now we have to wait until we have the end screen.
Dire's middle tower
Yeah,
see the
Arstyle hasn't
the-
disconnected yet, so
Yeah. Hopefully you'll still do that soon, as we have more and more people disconnecting from Navi as well. So yeah, this was a game for StarSeries LAN finals. This was a group stage game. So far Navi has not lost a group stage game yet, right?
Is under attack.
Yep.
So going ahead as the head of the group. There's still one game left to be played though. And we will gonna see Navi versus Empire most likely. It's the first time we're gonna see Empire today. Just 2 heroes left in the game. And my name is Sheever, I'm a Ghost of Gamers caster. Go check out SheeverGaming.com for information about me and where you can find me on my YouTube, Facebook, Twitter and stuff like that. And my co-caster was Tulex, and you can find him on Facebook /MTW.Tulex, right? Or is it
Yep.
MTW.Tulex?
No, it's without that.
MTW.Tulex, so go check that out if you wanna like him. Is it a page or is it a profile?
Dire's
It's like fan page, I think. I don't know.
Okay, it's a
I'm
page,
not
so
really
like
sure.
the page. There we go. Fixed. And we will wait for the end screen, as it should be happening soon, because there's only one hero left in the game. One player left in the game. We will have the wrong throne exploding though.
Dire's Ancient is under attack.
But still, we'll have it exploding. Come on, come on, you can do it! Everybody already left.
Dire's Ancient is under attack.
There we go.
Victory.
There we go. And there's the end screen. And I'm gonna let you look at it just a short while before I switch back to another overlay. 2 ghost scepters up on the dire side.
Yeah. It's a cool item to have against Nikes. Although I
Definitely.
always prefer the 4 staff if you can afford it.
Yeah, probably they couldn't afford it. Actually, Invoker got both.
What's better about Ghost Scepter is first thing you can make it into a serial blade, like a hero like Lina or Lion can be useful. And it actually gives you some HP. That's like the difference. But you can escape better with the 4 staff, I feel, against Nikes even.
Yep.
And you can also help your teammates to escape with it.
And I will now switch overlays, just so